Hello and welcome to a frightening and horrifying tale from beyond the realm of long-lost DOS era. Based on real events that might have or might have not happened, these incidents can only be described as shocking. Today I will tell you about the true story of Noah's Ark. So be warned, this story is not for the feeble-minded who live in fear of mind-melting mazes and pixels as big as bricks. When you play Noah's Ark, you don't notice anything creepy at first. Noah is smiling into your soul and the bright colors burn right into your retina. All seems super cute and cuddly. But after you put few of the innocent animals into eternal slumber, you start to notice that something seems odd. In the original story, it is written that Noah was supposed to take a couple of each species onto the ark, but by the end of the first episode, you have captured at least 50 goats. At this point, you might think, oh okay, it's a video game logic and they had to replace the enemies with something, it's just what it is and there's not deep meaning behind it. But is it really so, or could an evil plot be lurking in the darkest corner of the game? You know, Noah's Ark is supposed to be the cute, child-friendly rescuing of the brutal Wolfenstein 3D. But is it really as child-friendly as we think it is? Wolfenstein is not trying to hide its brutality. You are the hero and going straight to kill all the evil Nazis. It's simple. But what if good and evil is twisted and hidden in a game in a way that you don't notice it at first? First thing jumping to the side is that there aren't only two animals of each species. And which animals do we have to engage in a peaceful argument at all? It's goats, sheep, ostriches, antelopes, oxen. Have you noticed any pattern yet? Yes, all of those are herbivores. Of all the types and species worldwide, we only get to hunt down hordes of plant-eating ones. So the question is, why did Noah need so many herbivores on his ship? And at this point, things are getting weird. Maintaining the ecosystem on the boat must have been hard. You need to make sure that everyone eats. Storaging food for herbivores is an easier task than keeping fresh meat for the meat-loving animals. As far as we know, there were no fridges back then. All the herbivores that are on the ship are there because they are the food supply for the carnivores. And the rest of the game just seems to confirm this thesis in every way. Why out of the sudden all animals have started an uprising and tried to flee from Noah's, who was supposed to take care of them? They must have noticed their role in this thing and decided they don't want to be just another snack on the Titanic. Why doesn't Noah fight any predators? Where are all the tigers, wolves? You can probably assume those have been taken on the Oregon couples and are probably safe. They have no reason to fight Noah, who feeds them and make sure they arrive safely somewhere someday. Noah could also just slaughter all the uprising animals since he has so many of them, but then their meat would rot and it couldn't be used for food anymore. It seems like Noah was ready for such incident. In the game you are supposed to calm down animals by feeding them till they fall asleep. Now let's be serious here, no one falls into a food coma on the spot. It is sure that Noah has put tranquilizer into the food to make them fall asleep fast. So now why else would he have enough drugs and arsenal of weapons on his ship to put even an elephant into a deep slumber? He's also stuffing them with food until they can't move anymore, preparing all for one big dinner. There are still the bosses, the camel, the giraffe, the monkey, the kangaroo and the elephant, which aren't appearing as often as foodstock animals, but still revolt. And again, majority of the bosses are herbivores. Monkey is an exception, so why are they also uprising? Did they decide to help their smaller comrades, or were they worried they could be the next? It leaves just one last issue to solve. What is the bear doing on the ship? Is the bear the mastermind behind the uprising? Did it make the goats aware of their fate? Maybe Noah kidnapped the bear in its sleep and when the bear woke up it was totally lost about what's going on, developing claustrophobia inside of the ship maze? Maybe Noah's Ark has more dark secrets than anyone could have ever imagined.